My name is Amaya Delasai. I was born in Australia, raised in Australia, and I grew up in Australia. It was my life and dream to live there forever, but it was taken away from me. Someday I will go back, but for now, I will stay here in the Philippines, where people care about me more than they do back in my homeland. It all started when I was very little, not much older than 9 or 10. It was not much different from today, except petrol was a lot cheaper. I had just moved to a new primary school, and well, the rest speaks for itself. I'm not saying that lunchtime or recess was the worst part of my day. Oh no, in fact, this didn't just happen in the playground. I was harassed elsewhere, such as the shopping centre, or the park, or worse still, the local milk bar. Wherever I went, my race went with me, and so did the abuse. The racism that followed me came from a gang of extreme racists called the Hoodlums. Their leader, Ben Johnson, hated my guts. The reason? Well, I don't know. The Hoodlums hated all Asians. So, these horrible acts were not just aimed at me, but also foreigners, tourists, and well, other Australians that looked remotely Asian. Till one day, when I was buying a carton of milk, I ran into someone. Literally. I know I spilt the whole lot on him, and I felt horrible for it. But what made it worse was that the hoodlums were coming around the corner and saw the whole thing.
Hey guys, check this out. Little Chingies is crying over spilled milk.
Go away, Johnson. Leave her alone.
Albury, you seriously think I'm going to stand here while Chingy spills milk on innocent bystanders?
Listen, stop calling her that. You don't even know if she comes from China, man. Listen to yourself. She could be born here for all you know. And you just assume that she isn't. Now go away before I ring the police.
Call your police, we're going anyway. See you around.
I just live around the corner. You can come back to my place if you like to get cleaned up.
It'd be great.
And so our friendship started, and what a friendship it was. We spent a lot of time with each other. We went to the park for a picnic, also to the football. Luna Park. The beach. And of course, the local milk bar. I felt safe with Aubrey, but when it came down to me sticking life out by myself, it was a different matter. One night, I was cooking dinner for myself when I realized I ran out of milk. I went to the local milk bar, but it was shut. I had only one choice, and that was to go to the supermarket. To get to the supermarket, I had to walk past Ben Johnson's house. And to walk past Ben Johnson's house was asking for trouble. And I had seen it before. Ben would always be waiting outside his house with his gang, and they would make trouble for any Asian that walked past. Aubrey had taught me to stand up for myself a bit. So when it came time for me to walk past Ben's house, I was surprised. His gang wasn't with him. My chances of survival were very high indeed.
Well. If it isn't little Chingus, get back to your own country, back where you belong, back in Slit Island.
Aubrey had told me if I stood tall, back straight, head up, and I didn't say anything or even look at him, I would win. So that's what I did. I just walked past. He just looked at me in amazement. He couldn't believe how I was taking it. I bought my milk and left, but as I was leaving, I felt a little weird, as if someone was following me. I kept walking, trying to ignore the feeling, but it just kept on hacking at me. I slowly walked past Ben's house, but he wasn't out the front, which was unusual. As I walked the last little part of my journey home, I was attacked. I had everything known to man thrown at me. I was left lying on the ground, crying my eyes out. That's when I knew I had to leave. I couldn't stay in a place where I was treated like an animal. Aubrey wasn't so good about the news.
So, you're leaving? Never coming back? This is all Ben's fault, isn't it? If it wasn't for him, then...
No, Aubrey. It's not his fault. It's no one's fault. People have been raised this way. They can't help their beliefs. It's everywhere, not just in one person. It's a community issue. No, wait, it's a national issue. This needs to be addressed nationally. Aubrey, I can trust you to be nice to everyone. You're the nicest person that I've ever met, and I know you won't change. You're the hope for the future, and you're the one that's going to break the barrier between different races. That was the last I saw of Aubrey. I do write to him on occasion, but our friendship isn't as strong as it used to be. I miss my homeland. I hate it how I can't go back. If only the world believed in peace.